阿姨好。
Go Go Squid 2, DT Apple Dog's Time. The play is adapted from the novel A Fish in a Secret Room, written by Mo Bao Fei Bao. It tells the story of Wu Bai and Ai Qing, two young people fighting for their beloved dreams, attracting and supporting each other in competition and cooperation, and working together to win the World Championship for China.
见到他真好。有点冷啊，我先睡了。
Remember my boy. High school classmates Zhang Yang and Zhao Jingmang are true polar opposites. While Zhang Yang is brash, a practical joker, often selfish, and sometimes even confrontational, Zhao Jingmang is naive and overly trusting. As they slowly get to know one another at school, Zhang Yang first begins to play tricks on Zhao Jingmang in his usual manner, fooling her into making an embarrassing announcement over the school tannoy system. But little by little, they start to develop an attachment to one another and start to develop a mutual sense of respect. But could this one day lead to love? Meanwhile, classmates Shenli Huafeng, Wan He, Ling Chen, and more are also embarking on their own journeys of discovery.
你才病得不轻，你继续保持，我演出还有2天。哦，你可千万别说漏嘴了。啊。
Sunshine of My Life tells the story of a workaholic general manager and a rookie designer with passion for traditional embroidery. Although they adore spending time together, they refuse to consider the notion of changing their own long-set plans. So the day finally comes when Tang Fei must set off for Paris and Tang Ming Xuan stays in China, working on his business plans. But love will not be shunned aside so easily. And when the opportunity to launch a European fashion venture comes up, the duo is set to be reunited as business partners and perhaps more.
Before we dive into our other list, make sure to hit the subscribe button and thumbs up to always keep up with us. Cheers!
Love Scenery. An inspirational story about mutual growth and love follows a singer and a fourth-year computer major. Liang Chen and Lu Jing are two people who shine in their respective fields. Through the purest, most beautiful sound, Liang Chen aims to bring good music to her audience. Lu Jing, who loves computing and analytics, is highly recognized for his work in the study of complex human behaviors. Lu Jing, who is a popular gamer, is also Liang Chen's loyal fan and her junior at school. Two people who were originally strangers, chasing after their own dreams, cross paths. Always have, always will. Small-town girl Fang Li and the stone-faced, straight-A student Luo Yan relived their forgotten days from high school after reuniting in college, thus starting their journey of love that's filled with endless bickering. Fang Li and Luo Yan became classmates during their freshman year of high school. For Fang Li, Luo Yan's existence was a nightmare. 3 years later, they meet again as university students. Luo Yan no longer remembers Fang Li from that time, but the battle between the sunny girl and the proud devil has just begun. The two enemies experience the best times of youth together, recovering the beauty that was once lost, and finding the path to their own dreams.
金币绝对不会放过你。
你没觉得我今天和往常不太一样吗？
Miss Crow with Mr. Lizard. The play tells the story of Gu Chuan, who suffered accidental heart damage in college and was lucky enough to be reborn with a mechanical heart. While this heart gave him a new life, it also brought him unusual troubled story.
老板，不如我们把它带回去养吧。
我们收养啊？
老板，你看你呀，人长得帅，又有才华，人又善良。
My Little Happiness. The play is adapted from the novel You Are My Little Fortune, written by Dong Ben-chi Gu. It tells the reunion of trainee lawyer Chong Rong and surgeon Wen Xiaoqing. They are childhood sweetheart and assist with multiple identities in work partner and considerate neighbor.
你身上的味道有点好闻。
那你想要吗？
要什么？
沐浴露。
Unusual Idol Love. A story of popular idol Hu Li, who discovers his true identity as an AI, and his company is planning to destroy him in the form of suicide by depression due to an irreparable malfunction. Hu Li then escapes to Jinian's house and begins a fantastical and romantic life of living together.
是，你走了以后我又很害怕，我一个人在家里边什么都记不起来，只认得你啊！你一离开我，我就会觉得很难受，而且你看，我还差点受了重伤呢。该我展示演技了。
Love Like White Jade. Shui Wuxia, a maid at Langya Pavilion, gets engaged with Jiang Manor to assist Mr. Zhuo's studies and martial arts training. The proud and valiant Shui Wuxia clashes with the arrogant and playful Jiang Baiyu. Both also hide a secret. Shui Wuxia is looking for her long-lost twin brother, while Jiang Baiyu is looking for the cause of his father's death. Fate brings them together. Jiang Baiyu changes his wanton habits, and Shui Wuxia starts to see his sincere and determined heart. Finally, the truth is revealed. The one who captured Shui Wuxia's brother and killed Jiang Baiyu's father is the same person. In the face of crisis, they work together and unveil the schemes of the perpetrator, returning peace to the citizens of Jiang continent. Chang. A story that follows Xie Xiaoni, the daughter of a silk merchant who loses her family due to a conspiracy. Determined to stand on her own, she works on improving her skills to make a name for herself. Along the way, she finds love in Ouyang Jiyu. As the daughter of the Xie clan, Xie Xiaoni spends her life preparing to succeed the family business to become a female merchant. However, the Xie clan falls to ruin after being framed by their rival, the Su clan. Xie Xiaoni survives and vows to clear their name and revive the Xie clan. She enters the Jiangnan Yunjin Manor under the pseudonym Ni Chang to learn embroidery skills. Years of training allows her to gain a foothold in the industry. However, the Su clan becomes aware of her intentions and attempts to silence her for good. Ouyang Jiyu, who has been in love with Ni Chang,
板着脸教训人的时候呀，特别像我爹。这
什么？你爹？我可不要做你爹！
烦都烦死了。
The Imperial Coroner. Young girl Chu Chu came from a family of coroners. She meets Prince Xiao Jinyu, a dignified prince in charge of criminal lawsuit who appeared weak and sickly. Prince Xiao lacks reliable manpower to investigate the case, while Chu Chu lacks people to step up, take charge, and be a man. Together, they manage to unravel a shocking case that has dragged on for 18 years. After solving the case, she won the Emperor's approval and is finally certified as the Imperial Coroner, fulfilling her life goal.
我不回去，我得等我哥醒过来。
让你回去你就回去，你若真当自己是我三法司的仵作，就要听本王的吩咐办事。你若觉得本王的话不值得你一听，便不必在本王这里屈就。
Wonderful Fate. It tells the story of the 19-year-old girl, Li Fuzhu, who loves reading comic books. Due to her poor marks in exams, her mom always scolds her. Then, she made a wish to travel to somewhere else. After she made the wish, she was incredibly traveled into the world of her favorite comic books. There, she met the young Emperor Yun Yi, and their hilarious yet fantastic love story begins.
没有寡人的旨意，你竟敢擅离皇宫，寡人现就将你就地正法！
You are my hero. Just like My Little Happiness, You Are My Hero also tells an everlasting relationship. Even though there's a distraction in the middle of their relationship, someone who's trying to be the third person between them. Mika and Xing Keilei never broke up. In Love with Your Dimples. The play is adapted from Ikiyi's novel, which tells the career struggles of Tang Xuangli, a lost girl who is unemployed, lost in love, and lost money. She originally wanted to be immortal, but because of her unconcealed talent, interesting soul, and frankness, she attracted the attention of the three great male gods, Lu Jiyi, He Qiaosheng, and He Qizhan, who are handsome but with completely different personalities.
自从确定你是你时，你在我心里的位置便无人能比。再次遇到你，是上天给我最好的礼物。
为了他，我愿意不留退，破釜沉舟。
Hello, Mr. Gu. A CEO with an aversion to crowds enters a contractual marriage with an impoverished heiress. With opposing personalities, they initially butt heads, only to become one another's confidants over time. These imperfect souls help each other heal as they fall in love.